All right, good afternoon. Welcome to um, today's session. I hope you're doing well. First of all, let's see who we have here, because today's session, I'm gonna kind of step on some toes today. So let's see who we have here today, and then see whose toes I'm gonna step. All right. So if you're here, let me know you are here before I start stepping on people's toes. From the UK. Which side of the UK are you from? Which side of the UK are you from? I'm waiting. I'm a Londoner, but I've moved to Cornwall. Okay, cool. Nice. I'm also in the UK. That's why I'm asking. Um, no reason. I'm just asking because I'm also in the UK. And I wanted to know which side of UK you are. Cornwall. Cornwall. Yeah, I want to visit that place. All right. So today I have a few things that I want to cover. All right. So let's jump straight to it. We are not going to be looking at trades because um, if you want to look at trades, we can look at trades. But today's session, um, I want to talk to you guys. All right. I want to talk to you guys about something that it's something that is important that you know. Okay, it's important that you know. So before I start going on a rant, if you have anything you want me to look at, okay, I'll only take a question on a pair that you want me to look at. I'm not going to be looking at the market because I want to talk to you. Okay, so do you have any pair you want me to look at? Oh, we have quite a lot today because I'm talking to you guys, so everybody wanna listen. I make sure I get your attention before I obviously speak. If you have any pair you want me to look at, then I'll look at it. If not, then I'm gonna jump straight into talking to you. GU, I'm still looking for the level I mentioned yesterday, 13367. That level, that's the level I'm interested in. So until we get there, I'm not looking to sell and I'm not looking to buy. I'm gonna sit on my hands until it gets to 1.33673. Okay, so if we get there, because I think we should, it's still bearish. So once we get there, then I'll look at maybe a potential buy idea to form there. All right, so I'm waiting patiently on that one to get to that level, and then I'll do something. Give me 1 second. Let me do something here quickly. I wanna detach, duplicate one of them, and then detach so I can monitor my personal trades. How do I duplicate? Okay, I can do it this way. So make a copy. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. Why can't I make another one? Wait a minute. Make a copy. Oh, okay. I see what's happening. I have here. Alright, let's see if it will work now. I don't know why you're doing this for, but that's interesting. It's not allowing me. Alright, no worries. I'm gonna leave it. Well, I'm in Essex, in southeast Essex, near Southend. I'm near the sea. I'm just about 20 minutes drive away from the sea. Okay, so let's talk. Please be open-minded and don't get offended if I step on your toe. Just be open-minded and listen to the hard truth, because you will not hear it outside. Okay, you're not gonna hear it outside. I will tell you point blank. Okay, the reality of trading. I'm an advocate of telling exactly how it is. Right. So point number 1. When the market opens, okay, it's not time to make money. Listen closely. When the market opens, it's not time to make money. When the market opens, it's time for risk management. I want you to listen closely. When the market opens, it's not time to make money. It's not go, let's go make money. When the market opens, it's time for risk management. You have to learn to manage what you have. All right? You have to learn to manage what you have, because if you don't learn how to manage what you have, you are going to go in a cycle. You are going to go in this. Okay, you're gonna make, and then it turns around and then it gives back. You're gonna make, and then turns around and it gives back. So when the market opens, it's not okay, I'm dying for the market to open so I can make money. It's not like that. It's when the market opens, okay, this week I have, that's not meant to be there. This week I have 10K in my account. Right? I have 10K in my account. How much am I going to risk in a trade for this week? How much am I going to look for this week? What is the percentage that I'm looking for to make this week? Right? That's what you're supposed to be doing. It's not, okay, market is open, I have 10K, I'm going to make 20K this week. Or I'm going to make 5K this week. No. Okay, that's the wrong approach. When the market opens, you start with, okay, how much am I gonna risk on a trade? And you should have that in your trade plan by now. Again, I'm gonna go into a hard truth again. Search on the internet and see how much top traders, how much hedge funds, percentage return for a year, how much are they making? Right? How much are they making in a year? Okay, and then compare to what you are looking for. Okay, are you being, I'm not saying don't have goals, I'm not saying don't aspire, but look at your current where you are right now. Do you think you can achieve what others are achieving? Okay, look at yourself, your current level. Can you achieve what others are achieving right now? If you can't, then it's time to sit down and check and assess yourself. How much do I think realistically I have to make in a month? Is it 5%? Is it 10%? Multiply that by 12 and then see, is it realistic? Because if you don't do this, you just be putting pressure on yourself, and you're gonna be in the market looking to achieve something that is, I'm not saying it's impossible, but you be in the market chasing something that is gonna be frustrating, is gonna be so hard, because if you're not making that, it means that your subconscious mind or your mind is not your mind is not satisfied. It needs to satisfy that need. So if I don't make 5% or 6%, then I'm upset. I need to make it. Then you go into the market and you're gonna force it, and you're gonna give it back what you've made. Okay, so the first thing I want you to understand, trading is all about risk management. You have to be in the market to manage what you have, not to make it. By managing what you have, then you will make it. Moving to the next one, because I have a lot written here that I want to cover. As a developing trader, don't look what is on what everybody is doing, because if you look out there, they say that you have to risk 1% on a trade. You have to risk 1% or 2%. That's the industry standard. Well, look at the industry. How many people are making money? If 90% people are losing, right? Don't you think that there's something wrong with the industry standard, that risking 1% per trade? Don't you think that there's something wrong with it? Right? The industry says that 90% are losing money, yet it says that the standard for risking is 1%, 2%. Right? So what is wrong here? It means that majority are losing because they are not doing the right thing. So if they are risking 1% on the trade and 90% of them are losing, don't you think there's something wrong with this? Yes, there is something wrong with that, because if you are not, for again, I'm talking to developing traders, I'm not talking to a pro. If you are developing, you need to understand risk, that when you take a hit, and you are likely to in the market, because you are not at the level of a pro, that loss is going to affect your mindset. And again, you are not a pro, so you are likely to take a hit, you're likely to take a hit, you're likely to take a hit. You can take 5 hits in a row. Now if you have an account and you go down 5% drawdown, it's going to affect your mindset. All right, it's gonna affect your mindset. So you need to understand that, okay, yes, the market is open to make the market is open, but I'm just gonna be in the market to manage my risk. So how much can I risk that it will not affect me? Okay, that it will not affect me if I take that hit, because you need to understand that when you risk 1%, it is 1% of your account. Now, if you are not even risking, if you're not even using percentage, you are actually doing it. You're hanging yourself. That's period. If you're not using percentage risk, you are hanging yourself. Okay, you are not even in the equation, because you are just setting yourself a trap for you're setting yourself a death trap. Right? You're actually setting yourself a death trap if you don't trade with risk percentage. All right, so me at my level, I told you I don't go beyond 0.50, and my risk is always at 2.5 unless I see something really nice. That's when I go for 0.50. Now if I risk 0.25, how much is it on a 10k account? How much is it on a 5K account? How much is it on a 100K account? When I take a hit, which is likely to happen, when I take a hit, it's so small that it's not going to affect my mindset. But when I make it, I don't make big money, because trading is two-edged sword. Okay, you risk big, you make big. But you risk big, you make big, you lose big. You risk small, you make small, you lose small. That's how it is. Okay, so if you're gonna think you're gonna risk small, okay, and sorry, if you think you're gonna risk big and win big and not accept to lose big, you're doing it wrong as well. Okay, if you're not going to accept that you risk big, you're gonna lose big. You risk small, you're gonna make small, then you're doing it wrong. All right, because it's a two-edged sword. It goes up and then it goes down. It doesn't go in between. So if I'm risking X amount, I have to know that I am bound to take X amount loss as well. Whilst I'm doing this, I'm checking my trades. All right, bear with me. Whilst I'm doing this, I'm checking my trades. It's important that I check my trades as well. Okay, if you're winning big, you have to accept that you're gonna lose big. Agree? So when you are learning, it's important that you learn it the proper way, and I'm trying to show you the proper way. Don't look at what is going on the social media, because it's poison. They're not going to show you the account. They're not going to show you what they are doing behind closed doors. No one does. Okay, no one does. So don't listen to what is going on social media. Just look at what I'm showing you here. If you want to trade, okay, go small in terms of your risk and make small and gradually grow your account. That is the proper way to do it. Don't think that the market is open, people are making 100K, therefore you're going to be making 100K. It doesn't work like that. Right? It doesn't work like that. Plus, you don't know the kind of mindset that they have. That's why they're making that 100K. Okay, your mindset, your mind itself maybe cannot even handle that 100K. Okay, let's put this one as an example. The person making 100K has got a mindset like this. You've got a mindset like this, and that person can make 100K and keep it because that mindset can hold it. You 100K is like this. It's gonna trump you. It's gonna overshadow you. Therefore, you can't handle it. Okay, so I have so much in my head I want to say, but I have so much in my mind I want to say right now, but I'm just gonna keep it simple so that I don't, kind of make you, all of you, feel bad. So I'm gonna keep it simple. Next one, know when to trade. Right, know when to trade. I think I've covered this in the past, and I'm gonna say it again. Know when to trade. The market is not always open to trade. You're gonna trade. The market is not like that. Okay, know when to trade, and I think I have covered this one too. I showed you in my trade plan when I trade and when I don't take trades. When you take live trades, I mean trades that is gonna go on a live account or something in terms of challenges, a challenge account, that is gonna be important. There's difference between this live trade, which is on your personal account or a funded account, and then the demo. Okay, you can trade demo all the time, every day, every hour, anytime you want, because it's a demo. I don't even recommend that, because on a demo account, it's just habits that you're gonna grow, or you're gonna develop habits. So if you're gonna trade demo account, you're gonna trade it just as if you would trade a live account. Okay, but there are situations where when we have certain things happening, you want to see whether your strategy or the way you trade will work during those periods, and then you can trade them on a demo. Why am I saying that? Let's say we have election, okay, and you see an order block. Okay, you want to see whether the order block will work during those time during the election. So you don't go on a live account, you trade it on a demo account. When we have NFP, okay, on first Fridays of the month, you don't trade it, you trade it on demo account to see can you actually trade it, can you have profitability during that time. When you have interest rate, okay, when you have interest rate, you don't trade live, you don't trade challenges, you trade demo. Can you trade profitably during that time? Just trade it on a demo. Okay, because if you try to trade it live and it hurts you, you might set yourself back. Let's say, for example, you have a live account of 100k, okay, 100k, and by trading during interest rate, your account goes to maybe 99. You've just set yourself back for 1k for absolutely not needed. Okay, absolutely not needed. All right, it's no need for you to take a trade during those periods. You can take a trade. The market is always open. The market is not going anywhere. As I'm doing this, I'm checking my trades. Sorry, I have to do that. I have a trade on German 30, and I want to check it every now and then. Okay, now I'll come to your questions later. Okay, when to trade, when don't you have to be in the market? I gave examples in the past, and I'm gonna give you a few of them right here. When there is interest rate announcement, you wanna write it down, because I'm just talking. Interest rate announcement, right? When we have interest rate announcement, you demo, okay, demo trade. When we have NFP, demo trade. When we have election, okay, demo trade. Now, apart from this, I think there's more, but I'm so in my head right now, I can't think on top of my head the other ones. The most important one is your mindset. How do you feel? Are you in a frame of mind that you're supposed to be in the market? If you are in the frame of mind that you're supposed to do in the market, then you trade. If your frame of mind is not good, demo trade. Okay, now this career that you've taken is one of the most hardest. I'm being honest with you guys right here. It's one of the hardest job on this planet, because first, you are not just competing against the smartest brains around the world. Okay, you are also competing against yourself, because your mind is also against you when it comes to trading. Whether you like it or not, your mind is against you. Okay, whether you like it or not, your mind is against you. Until you train yourself to be friendly with your mind, so that your mind will be with you for trading, your mind is against you. Okay, you might set yourself goals, you might set yourself targets, you will find yourself doing quite the very thing that you've said you're gonna do. You find yourself doing the opposite. Okay, so know your frame of mind before you live trade or before you take any trade, because if your frame of mind is not good, chances are you're gonna mess it up. So frame of mind, if it's not good, demo trade. Okay, now the next one, if yeah, your frame of mind is the last one. The other ones, interest rate, election, NFP, all the high impact news, not all of them, but interest rate, NFP, and then election, and then your frame of mind. Those are the important ones. There are other ones like I think we have something called the Jackson symposium or something like that. When these central banks, when they meet to do these kind of meetings, again, you don't want to be trading. Now when I say you don't want to be trading, you don't want to have a position prior to that. Okay, prior to that news event, you don't want to have a position. Even if you do, make sure it's either in profit and your stop losses are break even, or you collapse the trade. These are all risk management. You are managing your risk. Okay, you are managing your risk. Next one, like I said, I have so many things written down, so I'm gonna go through it one by one. Learn from your mistakes. Okay, you need to learn from your mistakes. Don't repeat the same mistake over and over. And we are humans, right? And yes, I get it. Sometimes you do the same thing over and over again. It's a habit, right? If you find yourself doing the same thing over and over and over again, it's a habit. You've developed a bad habit. So you need to sit down, look at yourself, self-assess yourself, and then see what you are doing wrong. Okay, sit down, assess yourself, and then see what you're doing wrong. Because if it's a habit, if you don't catch yourself in the act of actually doing that habit, it will happen, and then you realize it. It will happen, and then you realize it. It will happen, and then you realize it. That means it's a habit. You're not actually paying attention to it. Okay, like for example, someone who wants to quit smoking. Okay, if you don't catch yourself, if you don't learn from the mistakes, and then you don't catch yourself craving for the smoke, then you're just gonna smoke it, and then you realize it. So there's an in between where you become aware that, okay, this is when I feel like I want to smoke, and this is when I catch myself craving. So in here, you are reflecting on why you said you want to quit smoking. So that's you reflecting on giving up the habit, or you learning from your mistakes. So if you are doing mistake over and over and over again, you need to take time and reflect on that mistake, and then see what leads to that mistake, because there will be signs of you actually about to go through that same mistake again. And I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a trade running. Price comes to your entry. This is your stop loss. The trade comes here, and then it starts moving, and then you're happy. Okay, and then it turns around, and then it starts coming down, and and then we're thinking, I think the trade will go up. Let me just move my stop loss a little bit down, and then you move it down. Okay, and then it keeps coming, and then it bounces. Yeah, yes, I thought so. It's gonna go up, and then it starts coming back down again. Damn it! Why is this thing not going up? I think it's just gonna take out this low and go up again, and then you're gonna move your stop loss. Okay, what you're not realizing here is that you're you are repeating a habit, but you need to be able to catch yourself. You need to be able to catch yourself doing it. So when the trade is coming to your initial first loss of first stop loss, you need to think, this thing is coming to my stop loss. Yep, okay, no problem. Just take me out. Or you're gonna spend time on the screen. Okay, you're gonna spend time on the screen and then actually know when your trade is valid and not when it's not valid. I.e., for example, I gave you guys that when I have a trade and it's an order block, right? And I buy the order block and it hits this and it goes up. The mean threshold, I don't want to see price breach it on a closing basis. So if price comes down and it hits this and it goes up, fine. As soon as it closes below, if my stop loss is here, boom, I'm closing the trade without thinking. Okay, I'm closing the trade without thinking, because if I start to think, that I'll be thinking, okay, I think it's gonna maybe go here and then go up, and then it doesn't and it keeps going, and then that mistake will start coming in. Let me push it just a little bit, maybe they'll take out this low and go up, and then it doesn't and it keeps coming, and you say, okay, you have forgotten that you need to close the trade as soon as it hit the mean threshold and close below, right? I did that with you guys here. I showed you when price came to this level down here, that when it closes below the order block on a H1 basis, right here, we bought this order block, right? And I said if it closes below the mean threshold right there, if it closes below, I'm collapsing the trade, or you need to collapse the trade. It did that here, and then I collapsed the trade, and I showed you that yes, you need to close it. Now this time it went boom, right? It went up, but it's a rule. If you don't do it and then it went down, then next time if you don't close it and it went up, next time you're gonna think the same thing, that okay, last time it hit it and then it went up, so this time it's gonna do the same thing, and then it doesn't, and it starts creeping down, and you're gonna start having all sort of ideas in your mind, reasons why price will reject and go up, and you're gonna start moving your stop loss, you're gonna start adding to it, and then all sort of problems. All right, so learn from your mistakes. Try as much as you can to learn from your mistake. It's so important. I cannot stress that enough. You need to learn from your mistakes, period. If you don't learn from it, it's gonna harm you in your journey in trading. It's gonna harm you, seriously. It is gonna harm you. Okay, spend time, a lot of time on your mindset. Okay, spend a lot of time on your mindset. Trading is 90% mindset. 90% mindset. So if you're not spending time on your mindset, you will go 1 year, 2 years, and then third year you're gonna crash. Okay, I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen to you, but it can happen. You can have success for 9 months, and only one day will make you feel like you've wasted your whole time of learning. Okay, it has happened to me. All right, it has happened to me. So you can go 9 months consistently making money. I had 2K, right? I was making 1,500 every month. It was my goal, make 1,500 every month. 1,500, and I did that consistently for 6 months. 1 month, it wasn't even 1 month. 1 week, 1 week made me regret. Okay, 1 week, I lost. I lost almost everything. And it makes the whole journey of like going from that 6 months makes it absolutely useless. Okay, it will make it absolutely useless, because you will think to yourself, why am I doing this for? Because if I can go, because the whole idea is you're doing this for the long term, right? You're doing this for your family, you're doing this for yourself, to improve your life, or whatever you're doing it for. If you're gonna go 6 months and put in lots of hard work, right, and achieve something, and then only 1 week lose everything that you've done for the last 6 months, I don't know the kind of mindset you have, but this will just break you down. 100% is gonna break you down. Okay, so you need to learn from those mistakes. It's so important. Learn from those mistakes. Take time to understand yourself. Take time to know who you are, know what you're capable of, know your risk tolerant, know how much you can, what you can make, know all of these things. Okay, take time to know yourself, because you're trading the market. No one is pushing you to press a buy button, no one is pushing you to press a sell button, and no one is actually asking you to place a trade either. You are making the choices by yourself. When I give you a trade idea, I don't say, okay, you take this trade, you take that trade, right? For example, yesterday I gave Euro Yen, I gave Swiss Yen, I gave Aussie Yen, I gave CAD Yen, I gave all these trades. I never told you take this, take that, take this, take that. It's your own mindset that will tell you, okay, I like this one, or I'm gonna take all of them. Okay, so you need to work on your mindset so that you are going to make the right choices. All right, so that is that one. Learn from your mistakes. Next one. As I'm doing it, I'm checking my trades. I'm checking my trades. Okay, I'm targeting this low, so that's why I'm paying attention to it. This is my target. All right, it's all good. Back to what I was saying. Let's look at the CAD Yen. CAD Yen is not doing bad, it's rejecting. That's what we want to see. Swiss Yen, we're gonna go back. Swiss Yen is also doing good. Euro Yen is also doing fantastic. And CAD Yen, Dollar Yen is not doing bad at all. This one too, I was looking at it. If it changes direction here, I'm gonna look for a buy, and you can see it going up. Okay, let's go back to mindset again. Next one. This one is the learning from your mistakes. It's attached to the learning from your mistake. You need to take journals. You need to have a journal. If you want to be a professional trader, if you want to be successful in trading, you need to have this. If you don't have one right now, as I'm speaking to you, that's the reason why you're struggling. Okay, if you don't have a journal right now, as I'm speaking to you right now, that's the reason why you're struggling, because you don't know when you took a good trade versus when you took a bad trade. You don't know what kind of setup that you took that made you profitable, and what kind of setup that you took that didn't make you profitable. You don't know whether it was time of the day. You don't know whether it was an order block. You don't know whether it was a raid. You don't know. So if you don't have a journal, That's why you're struggling, because the journal is what is gonna give you information of what you are doing, because the market is moving all the time. So if I don't have a collection of information or a collection of data that shows me what I did in the past, your mind cannot keep all of it. Okay, in this day and age, your mind is just crowded with so many things like lifestyle, family, whatnot. It cannot contain all the information that trading is giving you. So you need to have a journal. You need to have something down showing you what you did in the past. If you don't have that, that is why you're struggling. Okay, period. If you don't have this, that's why you're struggling, because this is where your mistakes should be recorded. I took a long on blah blah blah, and I put my stop loss, and I was supposed to leave my stop loss there, and I didn't. And then it's in your journal. Weekend, you're gonna go and read it, and then it will be in your mind. During the week, you're gonna take a trade. As soon as you hit the double click on your stop loss to move it, think, what am I doing? My journal said I moved it and I lost money. Okay, let's leave it there. Or your journal said you waited for a bullish range to form. Price came to an order block and you got a sniper entry, and then price went up. Okay, so in your mind, you're saying to yourself, okay, there was a bullish range, price broke market structure, and it came down, and I took the trade and it went up. When during the week price gives you a bullish range like this, price is up here, I think price is running away, I need to be in this trade because it's going up. And then you remember, nope, I think I took a trade last week and it did come to the order block, so I'm gonna wait patiently for it to come here. Once it gets there, then I'll buy it. And then you wait. Thanks to what? This. Now, if you don't have that, okay, you will not have this kind of trade anywhere. Therefore, you don't have it in your subconscious mind. You don't have it anywhere. It's past. It's gone. So you are fresh. You're just gonna, okay, I think price is coming to my entry. Oh, change direction. Is this a buy? Should I buy it? No, not buy it. And then price will do this. Oh man, I missed my trade. Now let's buy it. And then you're gonna buy it there. Okay, you need to have a journal, period. If you don't have a journal, you're doing it wrong. That's where you're struggling. Okay, if you don't have a journal, you're doing it wrong. That's where you're struggling. To the next one. Demo. If you are a developing trader, demo. Now this one is going to tie up to something that I've reserved for last. Okay, it's going to tie up to something that I've reserved for last, which is make it your own. Now, I know you guys, I know we provide you trade ideas. I've not seen a consistently profitable trader who depends on trade ideas, period. Okay, I have not seen a consistently profitable trader that depends on trade ideas. Fact, period. It's not gonna happen. Okay, it's never gonna happen. And I know this is the hard truth, but I have to tell it to you because I want your best interest. It's not gonna happen. That is why I take my time to teach you the way I trade. Okay, that is why I take my time to teach you how I trade, because if I feed you, you are not going to be able to feed yourself. All right. If I feed you, you are not going to be able to feed yourself. So I need to teach you how to feed yourself. That's why I take my time every single time we meet to teach you. Okay. Now, me teaching you does not equate to you being able to do what I do. Okay. When I teach you, it does not equate to you going to be able to do what I do. That is not going to happen. When I teach you, you need to do something before you are able to do what I do. And that's what I call it, make it your own. Make it your own. What do I mean by make it your own? When I teach you, you have to go and make what I teach you your own. Now, yesterday I was talking to a friend of mine who, again, I'm always in the I'm always in that atmosphere of helping people. So this is a friend of mine that I'm helping to trade, and I was having a conversation with him, and I was telling him, look, if you think about it this way, take a professional doctor, for example. Say you are friends with a professional doctor, right? And you are interested in becoming a doctor. Okay? You're interested in becoming a doctor. If that friend of yours shows you, okay, or he teaches you how he does his job, does it equate to you becoming the same as the doctor? It's a rhetorical question. You don't need to answer. Okay? If you have a friend who is a professional doctor and you want to become a doctor, if that friend teaches you what he does as a professional doctor, if someone is sick, I look at this, I look at that. If someone is feeling this, I look at this and I look at that. Does that equate to you, by learning that way, does that equate to you becoming a professional doctor? Nope. Okay, so why do you think that if I show you that I look at this, I look at this, I look at this, what makes you think you can be the same as me? There's no proof. It can't happen. There has to be some action. And what action? If you want to be a doctor, you need to go to a professional school. You need to spend the time to go to school to learn, okay, the things that your friend has taught you. You need to go through the experience. You need to go through the period that it took your friend to get that knowledge in him. Because when your friend is teaching you, he's not going to be having a book. He's not going to be having, yes, he might have a book, but the knowledge that he has gathered, he had to go through certain things for him to arrive where he is. He didn't just acquire the knowledge. He had to go through a lengthy period of time before he became a professional doctor. Same thing applies to trading. I had to go through years and pain of learning how to become a trader. There's no shortcut. I am trying to help you to reduce the number of years that you have to spend. That's all I'm doing. Okay, I'm trying to help you to reduce the number of years that you have to spend to go through that same thing that I went through. It does not mean it's a shortcut. It just means that you're not going to take as long as I did. I took long because I did not get the right information, so I had to go through it the hard way. You don't have to do that. Okay? You don't have to go through the hard way. Let me check my trade. Let me check my trade. The pound New Zealand is also doing well. I have a short on this one and it's also doing well. Okay, cool. The only trade not doing well is this one. It's coming back to hunt me, but that's fine. I think it should go back from here. All right, back to the topic. Check this one too. All right. Okay. What's gold doing? Interesting gold. Okay. As I was saying, what I'm trying to do is I'm actually trying to reduce the number of years that you have to go through to achieve or to get to the level that I am. That's it, period. I'm not trying to give you a shortcut. Well, you can call it a shortcut, but it's not a shortcut. It's trying to reduce the number of years that you have to go through to achieve what you want to achieve. All right. So what do you need to do? When I teach you something, make it your own. I made this analogy to him that compare someone, let's say someone like Michael Jackson, right? A singer. Do you know that he can stand on stage and sing every song that he's written without actually looking at the lyrics? Okay? He can stand on a stage and sing all the songs that he has written without actually looking at the lyrics. Now compare it to someone who just listen to the song and then learn it that way. Let's say I want to learn Michael Jackson songs, right? And I'm going to learn all his songs. The fact that I did not write the songs is going to take me time to memorize the lyrics. It's going to take me time to internalize it so that I don't have to look at the lyrics when I'm singing. Why? Because he is the author. He wrote it. It came out from him. Okay? So for you to learn his songs, you have to internalize it. You have to spend time learning it, looking at the lyrics, contemplating on it, singing it over and over and over and over and over again before you can get to his level. Even that, you're not going to get to his level. It's not going to happen. Okay? You might do whatever you want to do. He is still the author. Okay? Same thing with trading. What I'm showing you, because it's coming from me, it does not equate to you being able to do the same thing that I'm doing right now. It means that I'm showing you that this is the way, so you go and then practice it until it becomes something that you can actually do it without blinking or without thinking. Because when I'm pointing to certain levels, I don't think. When I'm pointing you to trades like this, okay, when I'm saying, okay, I want price to hit this level and then I want it to break this high and I'm going to find a trade. I don't struggle to find it. Sometimes I do. Right? Sometimes I do, but I don't struggle. If I do, maybe I'm not in tune with the market. Right? But I don't struggle to do that. But you don't understand why I'm saying this. You don't have the experience that I have for you to call the same things that I'm doing. So what you need to do is actually go into the market and then use the information that I provided you to find out, okay, why did he say this level, and internalize that process. Don't take it as face value and say, okay, IT said he's looking at this level. Okay, I'm going to draw a line myself and then I'm going to wait for price to hit it and I'm going to look for that same thing. No, if you're doing that, you just copycat. You wouldn't understand it. So you have to go in, understand, okay, why did he say this? Why did he say that? Why did he say this? Why did he say that? And then in taking time, in looking at it, what you're doing is you are conditioning yourself. It's like you're talking to your subconscious mind about what you want to remember when you look at the charts. Because the reason why I have it in my mind is because I've spent time, countless number of hours in front of the screen. So I have internalized all these things. Again, I'm gonna give you an example. I have so many people hitting me up can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? And there's this particular guy that we are trying to create something. We are trying to create an algorithm, the way I trade. And then he asked me so many questions, and then I gave him all the answers. And then the question he asked me is, how do you know all this? Right? His question is, how do you know all these things? And I was laughing. I didn't answer him. I was just laughing. Right? I was saying into my head, if you know how many hours I've spent on the chart, how many sleepless nights I've gone through, you will not even ask me that question. But he doesn't see that. Okay? He doesn't see that. So what I'm trying to say to you is that make sure that you spend time doing what you have to do to get you to that level. Okay? You will have to put in the time. Simple. All right? I'm doing my best to help you learn. That is what I'm here for. I'm doing my best to help you learn. I'm giving you the trade ideas that will help you understand the way you're learning and the way you can use that same information to find the trades that I'm giving you. All right? Example. Let's go to this trade idea, right? Swiss yen. Why did I give you a sell on Swiss yen? Okay, why did I give you a sell on Swiss yen? I've taught you it. I said price is gonna go to a PD array. It's gonna go to a high time frame PD array. It's gonna break market structure. It's gonna retest the breaker and it's gonna go down. Simple. Now I look at it and I send you the trade idea. Okay. Can you replicate that? Yes, you can. But you have to see it for yourself. You have to understand, go in, do the work, look for several examples, and then after looking at several examples, it will be clear to you. You will see it before it actually even forms. Okay? You're going to see the trade before it actually forms. All right? Now, like I said, I'm being 100% honest with you today because the industry, the trading industry, it's full of poison. Now, I think I recommended a book. Where is that book? An End to the Bulls. An End to the Bulls. Right, and it's by Gary Norden. Okay, buy that book and then read it. Okay, buy that book and then read it. An End to the Bulls by Gary Norden. Buy that book and then read it, and then you understand what I'm saying. All I'm trying to do is for your own good. I'm trying to help you, nothing else. Okay, so if I step on your toe, I do apologize, but I'm trying to help you. That's all I'm trying to do. No offense, no hard feelings. It's just being honest with you, right? Sometimes the truth hurts. The truth hurts, but you have to swallow it, right? It's not so I'm reading. it's the whole industry. That's the industry you are in. I'm not reading it out loud, but I'm just saying it's the industry you are in. That's the industry. That's why so many people are struggling. But here I'm giving you the truth. Okay? I'm not saying anything else. I'm giving you the truth. So if I give you a trade idea, okay, I'm helping you to understand what I'm teaching you. That's it, period. I'm not saying you will make money if you have the right mindset. Let me get rid of these ones here. In this industry, you will make money if you have the right mindset. That's it. It's not the right strategy. It's not the right anything. If you have the right mindset, okay? If you have the right mindset, you will be profitable. That's it. If you don't have the right mindset, you won't. Either you have a good mindset or you don't have a good mindset. It boils down to this. Okay? It boils down to this. If your mindset is flawed, if you work on your mindset, and that's doing what I have touched on so far. Know when to trade. That's working on your mindset. Demo. So you brainwash yourself about your setup. That's mindset. Make it your own. Take the information that I give you. Go into the market and find it yourself. That's mindset. Learn from your mistakes. Okay, learning from your mistakes. That's mindset. I've not talked about auto blocks. I've not talked about raids. I've not talked about anything. Everything that I'm talking about has to do with the mind. Journal, having a journal, that's a mindset. Okay, the industry, financial industry, is full of can't even find a word for it. It's full of that. Okay, so the right thing to do is what I'm giving you now. I'm giving you the best you can find, because it's all based on experience. The best you can find when it comes to trading, strategy wise. Okay, what I'm showing you here, you're not gonna find it anywhere. You are not gonna find it anywhere. That will take their time every day to show you the market, how it works, and not 100% right, but you can get 80%, 70% right. I rest my case and we move on. Okay, so I rest my case and then we move on. All right, so that's all I had for you today. If I did step on your toe, I do apologize, but it's the truth. The truth hurts, but there it is. Okay, obviously there is more, but because of time, I'm not gonna go into the rest. Maybe I'll come back later and attack you guys. I'll attack you guys again. All right, so make sure you took lots of notes. Make sure you come back to this session and watch it again and again and again and again until it sinks in, because you need to know the truth so that the truth shall set you free. You need to put in time to work on your mindset before this thing called trading will work for you. Okay, that's it. You need to put in time, because time is equal to experience. And I think the movie that I suggested to you guys, which was Free Guy. Okay, if any of you watched it, if you remember, um, when Free Guy went to the girl, when he had the glasses, just this is for those that have watched it. So I said I was going to talk about it on Friday, but I'm saying something here which ties up to what I'm saying. When he went to visit the girl, when he got the glasses, right? When Free Guy got the glasses and he became one of the glass wearing people, and he went to see the girl, and the girl, he was trying to pick up the girl's tools like the bomb and the gun and stuff like that, and he couldn't use them because his level was at level 1, and the girl showed her level, and the girl was, I think, at level 263, 263, something like that, and his level was at level 1. And then he asked him, so how do I get to do all these things that you're doing? And he said, you need to acquire experience and money. Okay, you need to acquire experience and money. So in acquiring experience and money, your level will go up. So what he was trying to tell him was that go out there, spend some time, you know, being a good guy. And being a good guy, you are saving people, you are doing this, you are doing that. And through that, you're gaining experience. And as you gain the experience, your level goes up and you earn more money. And then you can do the things that I'm doing. Right? If you've watched it, you remember that scene. And then he went out there, saving people, and then making more money, gaining experience and stuff like that. It's the same in the real world. Okay, if you want to do anything, you need the experience. You need to go out there and put in the time, gain the experience so that you can go higher. If you don't, you're gonna stay. You might think you can do the things that other people do, but you can't, because your level is not there. Your brain capacity cannot handle it. All right, trading is a marathon. Thank you. Right, trading is a marathon. It is not a sprint. It's gonna take you time to get there. Now, the part that I want to hit again, that it will sink in, is demo as much as you can, because in doing the demo, that is when you are going to gain so much knowledge that trading will become what's the word, it will become like who you are. It will become automatic response. Okay, trading will become who you are. It will become an automatic response. What do I mean by automatic response? When you see the chart, okay, you will be drawn to the things that you need to see. Okay, when you see the charts, you will be drawn to the things that you need to see. You will not be drawn to anything else. You will be drawn to the things that you need to see. So if I come onto this chart, right, I will be drawn to this trade. Okay, I'll be drawn to this trade. Why? Because I can see why I need to sell here, and I can see why price must go down. So I'm drawn to that one because I've seen it over and over and over again. Therefore, when I sit in front of the screen, I can just go in and then see, okay, that's it. This is the trade I need to take. And that will come by demo trading. If you do demo, you are practicing. It's like, again, I'm going to go back to using the football analogy that I always use. When, let's say, soccer players are training, they are training not because for the fun of it. They are training because that's how they are going to do. That's how they're going to behave when they get on the real field. When they go into the field to play the actual game, that's exactly how they're going to do it. So then, what's going to end up happening is the same way they were practicing. That's the same way they're going to play the game. right? So if you demo, and I recommend each of you at least minimum 3 months, you need to minimum 3 months demo. Okay, minimum 3 months. My mentor, when I finished my my mentorship, or during the mentorship, he said, once you finish the mentorship, listen closely, not before, not during, after. So spending a year, I spent a year, right, learning, and then after I've finished spending the year learning, I have to spend 6 months. Okay, I have to spend 6 months doing demo. Now, maybe it did not hit you. I'm going to repeat it again. I need to learn for 1 year. And then after learning for 1 year, I need to do 6 months of demo. Okay, 6 months of demo trading before I do live trading. That was the condition. Why? Because when you learn, you've just acquired knowledge. When you learn, you've just acquired knowledge. You need experience, because knowledge is not equal to experience. Experience is what you're going to need for you to be able to trade. You don't need knowledge to trade. If we needed knowledge to trade, then trust me, we'll all be millionaires by now. Okay? You need experience to trade. You need to see the market just like you've learned it, and have the experience, the personal experience with the information that you have, so that you can then do the things that you have learned. Right? You go to vocational school, you learn knowledge. When you finish, or during the time you're learning, you're going to go on to practicals. You're going to do those practicals until you get good at it before they give you a job. It's not different from trading. I don't know why people think that trading is different from, everything out there, that people will trade for 1 week and they think they are professionals. People will trade for 6 months. They've never ever traded, and they come into the industry only for 6 months and they think they are pro. Right? So demo so much that you will, they let people call you, because my mentor, that's what they used to call him. He's the demo baller. He's always trading demo. Yes, let people call you demo baller, because what they don't know is that you are actually setting yourself for you're setting yourself good. Because in the demo trading, it's not like you're just buying and selling. You're actually following a structure. So when price comes to your level, that's when you do something in a demo. Once you brainwash yourself with that information, then when you go into a live market or live chart or live account, it's not going to be different. Okay, so demo trade as much as you can. Okay, demo trade as much as you can. If you don't do it, you're gonna struggle. Demo trade, journal, put down the things that you're doing in your journal, and trust me, it will transform you. It will transform you to a super trader. All right. Yeah, all we have at this moment, you are and you have found a place where you can get it. Okay, you have found a place that you are being told the truth. Now is the red pill and the blue pill. Okay, is the red pill and the blue pill. You decide what you want to take. You might say, okay, And I know you might say, okay, we are here because you've promised us to be good traders. You've promised. It's all in your mind. Okay, what I'm showing you, you can see proof of it. It's right there in front of you. It's not up to me. It's entirely in your hands. So I give you the red pill and I give you the blue pill. You choose what you want to choose. Okay, at the end of the day, results are not going to be based on me. It's going to be based on you. Right? I can give you all the tools in the world. I give you the ingredients, you cook the food. Okay, I give you the ingredients, you cook the food. All right, so with that, I have to go and pick up my son. So tomorrow I have something that I wanted to show you today, how you can narrow down the order blocks. Okay, when price is trading to the order block, how you can narrow it down and then find exactly where price is trying to reach for. But unfortunately we don't have time, so I'm gonna go and pick up my son and then we will continue on tomorrow. All right, so enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully I did not step on anyone's toe. If I did, I do apologize. It's all for your own good. All right, so I'll see you again tomorrow, and then we will see what the market will have for us. Okay, take care and enjoy yourself.